Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different, which was doing my makeup. I never do these kind of videos and I figured why not start now. So I already prepped my skin. Only thing I didn't do was do the primer. So I'm gonna start off with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And I love this product so much. It literally feels like it's like glue on your face. Like, it's crazy. It feels so like gooey and perfect. So now I'm gonna actually start doing my eyebrows, which I do with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in shade medium brown, and it looks like this. Well, let me take this off my hand, it looks crazy. But yeah, I love this. I love doing the eyebrows first because I feel like the product goes on much better than me doing it after foundation. So this is just how I do my makeup. All right, I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera just because I cannot multitask that well. So yeah, that is that. And now I'm gonna be doing the concealer under the eyebrow area right here, just to like kind of make it pop a little bit. And I'm using the NARS concealer in it's the Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's very good and it feels kind of hydrating. And I'm using it in the shade Macadamia in medium 1.5. And it looks like this. So that is that. I love doing this, like I said, just because it kind of makes it pop a little bit. And I know my eyebrows are not the best, but it cleans up any mistake I already did or anything. So I like actually putting the concealer after on my lid. That way I can kind of make it ready for the shadow. Oh wow, crazy. I'm using a different kind of lighting and I finally got a mic. So if you guys could let me know how you like the audio, if I'm even doing anything, because if it's even doing anything, I mean, because honestly, YouTube is a lot. I look crazy right now. But yeah, it's fun. I love it so much. So much fun. And now I'm just gonna go in with a beauty blender to blend that in. All right, now that that's all blended, then I go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade, it's like a high definition concealer, but it's in shade Pure Beige. And I like this because it has like a little bit of a red undertone, so it kind of helps like conceal those dark spots that I am not a big fan of. Like, seriously, who likes this? So what I like doing now actually is I set my under eye and like my actual shadow, my eyelid I mean, before I continue to anything else, so there's less creasing. So I use the Maybelline Fit Me and the Matte and Poreless in shade True Beige. It looks like this. But yeah, I love doing this step before anything because I feel like it just helps so much with the creasing, which I'm getting a lot recently. I don't know if it has something to do with the concealer that I'm using or what, but it just does that for me. Yeah, I have a scratch on my face because my son loves to scratch me. It's kind of crazy. He goes all in. And now I'm gonna be doing the contour, which, yes, I'm doing a little bit of a underpaint. That's how I do my makeup now because it's been working for me lately. So yeah, so I'm gonna be using the Patrick Ta for face in shade She's Chiseled. It's a contour and powder bronzer duo. It looks like this. I love this. Like, look at that. It literally comes with like creamy version and a powder version. And now I go in with the creamy version and I just dab it in a little bit. Not too much. Oh, this is bronzed. I think I went a little crazy there, but it's fine. Literally did this hairstyle for this, and I feel like I'm still getting it on my hair. But yeah, you want to make sure that you put a little bit. Don't put as much as I did, because a little bit goes a long way if you use this kind. Or even with anything, don't put too much, because you could always build it up. And yeah. All right, and now I go back with the concealer and conceal just the tip of my nose and like the bridge area, just to bring in some lightness. And contour my nose as well. A little bit above here, because I feel like the other concealer didn't really do much. And right around here. And then I like to kind of fix the contour. Oh my gosh, my hair. Oh no, I got it on my chair. Crazy. I am crazy today. Yeah, I kind of like to clean up the contour by putting a little bit of, I think this is called back way contour, something like that. I don't know if I'm even saying it right, but I like to do that, and it kind of like cleans it up a little bit. I have a little bit of texture on my skin right now near the cheeks, because when I was pregnant I ended up like getting these freckles, more freckles than I had, because I already had some. And yeah, it just kind of messed me up a little bit there, but it's fine. If you guys see that it's like a weird shade, it's because of that. But yeah, this is the craziness that I do before I go out of my house. But this is what makes me feel good, so that is what we do. And then I go back in with the beauty blender and just go all out with that blending, because, and you don't want to like drag it out. I mean, sometimes I do if it's like too harsh, or if I want to like get rid of a line, I mean create like a line like here, I gotta fix that. But yeah, you kind of want to just tap it in so that it stays in the shape that you want it. And this step, this routine that I'm doing right now, which is, I believe, honestly like the best thing I've done in my life, because it saves me so much foundation and product. I don't even, you'll see by the end, I don't even put that much foundation, because I've already covered most of my face with product. But it's so good. I literally like it because it feels like my face is so natural. I mean, no, it doesn't look natural like that, but it feels like more like skin, my makeup. It doesn't feel like I have pounds of makeup on. But now I like to go in with my blush, and I like using this kind of like liquid blush. That's what I've been using recently, and it's been working for me. Oh my god, somebody's calling me. But yeah, it's been working for me, and it's just great. And a little bit goes a long way, trust me, like a long way. So you want to just put, literally, I only do one dot, and that was kind of a lot. This, so I just kind of go slowly because yeah. You see how this side is much better than the other side? Like the contour, it's kind of crazy, but it's fine. We're gonna fix that later. I literally can't stand, oh my god, I look like a clown. I literally can't stand when it doesn't like come out the same on both sides, but it is fine. We're gonna fix that later. And I like using the Born This Way from Too Faced. I use the shade Warm Beige. Only like putting a little bit, kind of like around like the larger areas because yeah, I just like to blend that in a little bit better, but I don't go over everything because I'm gonna go over everything with something more, what's it called? The powder version of everything that I have used already. So now I just kind of go like this. Oh, I kind of gotta do this better. Okay. And you want to like lightly tap it around the edges of where you have everything else to kind of blend it in. And notice how I'm not really going under the eye too much. I'm just kind of blending in those harsh lines. This has turned into like a little tutorial, but I don't know how to explain something without saying, like, you know, acting like if I'm teaching you it. It's just crazy how I do that always, even when I'm just trying to show you how I do it. Alrighty. And then whatever's left, I put it in the forehead area. So I don't like too much product up here. All right. So then now we're gonna do some contour. And I go back with the Patrick Ta again and do a little bit of contour just around the nose area. A little bit. And I like using this brush because, I don't know, I feel like I need precision. I don't like it to be too big. And even this brush can be a little big for it, but my other brush is dirty, so I don't want to use it. And now I'm gonna go in with the powder version of this contour and just lightly tap it. And you don't want to like go like this. You just want to like tap it into the skin and then like slowly buff it out. So I don't want to drag my contour down and then make myself look like my contour is down here instead of being up here. You always want to make sure you look snatched. And this is the way that I do it. So I feel like, yeah, a lot of people do that. Makes their cheeks look bigger, rounder. Look at me talking like if I'm a makeup artist. My friends that are makeup artists are probably watching this like, who does she think she is? So now I go over the blush area and I use the Milani powder blush in Romantic Rosé. And it looks like this, if you can see it. There we go. And I just use like a big brush and just slightly go over it to bring it back out and set it. That's about it. And now I like to bake my face a little bit just so it's setting in a little bit more before I do my eyeshadow. That way if there's any fallout, I don't have to worry about that. And I'm using the Makeup Revolution baking powder, translucent baking powder. And it looks like this. Oh god, I should have left the cap on. But it looks like that. I don't go too crazy either. I just kind of use a little bit because I am kind of dry under the eye area, so I don't like to put too much powder. So now just bring it out here and then here and a little bit here. And that's all I use. I don't like going all crazy with it, like I said. Now for the eyes, I like using the VH Cosmetics Sylvia Ghani Beauty like collab that they did palette. It looks like this, and this is what the inside looks like. It's very nice. It looks a mess right now, but don't mind that. So for every day, I usually do like a little bit of a bronzed eye makeup look. So I use the shade October, which is this one right here. And yeah, I think it's beautiful. It makes my eyes look just a little bit more alive. And I just kind of put it in lightly. I don't go too crazy with it. Yeah, you can kind of see that looks really nice. All right, and then I like using Underrated, which is this shade right here. It looks very light on camera, but it's actually a little bit more of like a very light nude, like brownish, like tan, like a light tan. And yeah, I don't know why it's looking literally like white, but it's not. And I just kind of like put it just on top right here like that. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara. I actually got the famous telescopic lift mascara from L'Oreal, and I am honestly, I don't even know if I should do a review and tell you guys about it or just tell you now, but I think I'm just gonna tell you. Literally disappointed. I do not like it. Especially because I got the waterproof. I think maybe I should have gotten the regular one and not the waterproof. But the waterproof I'm not a fan of at all. It literally like flakes off throughout the day, which I cannot stand that. It's so bad. And then I don't know if I'm even doing it right either. So maybe that's what it is, that I'm probably putting it on wrong. But I've seen tutorials, I've read the instructions, and it literally just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like my lashes are too big at the bottom, and then the top ones are very small, so it kind of just gets hit everywhere. It's kind of messy, it's kind of runny. I don't know, I might have to give it a try. Let me know what you guys think of it, because if you've had it or used to, because I'm not a big fan of it. So I'm gonna go back to my regular mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Literally the best mascara. I love this mascara so much. But before anything, we're gonna get rid of this powder, which I low-key forgot about. And yeah, I don't know, that foundation is just a no for me. But again, maybe I'm using it wrong, maybe I'm doing something wrong. So if you like it, prove me wrong and literally explain to me what it is that I'm doing wrong. So yeah, now I'm gonna go in with the mascara that I showed you earlier and just go from the bottom up. As you can see, I literally have no eyelashes left because my natural lashes are very curly. Not so long, but they're very curly. And I literally destroyed them getting eyelash extensions. Which I feel like it happens no matter who you go to. They just kind of fall off if you don't use the serum. But I kind of like it. And so before I go to the bottom, I actually like using the same brush I had before for the eyeshadow, and just put it under my eye to make it a little darker. And it kind of makes my eyes look a little more awake, and I don't know, that's just how I feel. So this is my eyes, already done. And now we're gonna move on to a little bit of highlighter, because why not? You always need a little bit of highlighter. So I like using the Becca highlighter. It looks like this, the palette. Like, look at that. It's so nice. I don't even like putting too much, like I said. I feel like for every day, I don't like looking too crazy. And then I just go here. And that is that. Look at that glow. Kind of just like makes you look a little more youthful. I don't know, I feel like it always does that. Now for the lips, I will be taking off all this foundation. And I had like a lip, like little mask scrub type of thing on it, because my lips were getting very chapped. Literally this winter has been cruel for my lips, like every other winter. Yeah, so I like to use the Anastasia lip liner in shade Chai. It looks like this. It's very nice. I like it because it's very like creamy and like it lines your lips so nicely and smooth. And I just go in a little bit. I don't like overlining too much, but the top part, like right up here, I do a little bit, but not on the inner, I mean on the sides. Just the up part, like the, oh my god, what is that called? Cupid's bow, whatever. And then I just kind of underline for the rest. And then I do this to kind of guide my lip for the bottom. And then again, underline. And then I go in a little here, like overlining it. And that just gives it the appearance of bigger lips. And for everyone that's always like, did you get lip fillers? No, I do not do that. I might when I'm older, but not right now. So for lips, now for lipstick, I like using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like it's like a liquid lipstick, but it's like a very matte lipstick. So it's in Stripped. I think that's the name. I don't even know of the shade. What the heck? Literally says the weirdest thing on it. I don't even think that's the actual shade, but it looks like this. The shade, if you could see that. I don't really want to be in it. There we go. So I do a little bit and I kind of just put it. Oh my god, everyone's like texting, calling me when I'm doing videos, I swear. So I just put it literally in the middle, like very lightly. So I just did that in the middle, and then I go back with the lip liner after I put it on the lipstick and just like fill in the sides of wherever it doesn't have the other lipstick. And I don't know why I do this, but I honestly love it so much. I just like how it looks on my lips. Again, if it works for you, great. But this is what I do. And then I go in with the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. It's like, it has a whole bunch of good things in it, so it helps your lips stay hydrated. And it's in shade Stone in 008. Looks like this. And this is the lipstick. It's very nice. And I just go from the middle. And yeah. And if it looks like it's not blended in, I just keep on rubbing it until it blends a little better. And sometimes I use a different lip gloss too. If I feel like it needs a little brightness or something, I just go over it with something lighter. So right now I'm using the Boxin, whatever it's called. and just go in that outer again. I'm blending it in. I don't know if it makes sense. So yeah guys, this is the lips. This is how they look. This is literally my favorite way of doing my lips. It's so good. So for finishing spray now, I like doing the Urban Decay, the makeup setting spray. It's a very good one because it's an oil control. So it's very good for people like me who have oily skin, and literally helps you stay nice and matte throughout the day. And yeah, it's called The Slick. I don't even know why they come up with these names, but it's fine. It literally works, and it looks like this. You always want to spray it away. And then once I'm done, I actually like to, once it's a little dry, not fully dry, I like to go in with a beauty blender and just like slowly touch up or like press it into my skin pretty much. So I just do this. So yeah guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it as much as I love it every day. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all my new subscribers. We finally made it to 100 subscribers, and I couldn't even believe it. It literally happened. I went from 41 subscribers last month to 100 today. So thank you for that. I know it's a small accomplishment, but it's very big for me. So thank you again for watching, and till next time. Thank you. Bye.